Blend it, just a little bit, and roll the dice now. Show your
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to D&D Blender. I am your humble DM, Tim, and welcome to, I guess, the epilogue session of what has occurred in the current campaign. James, unfortunately, will not be, or is he joining us today? James, you're here.
Yes.
Oh, James is here, everybody. So, from left to right, we have James as Rex. We have Indy as Nick and Knack.
Hey, hi.
We have Georgia as Nissa.
Hello.
And we have Leash as Roosh.
Hi.
In the previous session, the group had managed to outfox the DM as well as the modrons by doing absolutely nothing, and thus proving to the modrons that you were no longer a threat in this iteration, and so they let you go after discovering Selena's plans and deciding that you're not going to be puppeted anymore. Decided, screw it, we're just going to go for a drive. And so you loaded up into the Beholder tank, which is still broken, by the way. I should have mentioned that. The top's still missing. So you're in the convertible Beholder at the moment. And have decided to go and visit your good friend, Mick the Mech. And so we find the group on the road, cruising through the deserts with the wind in your hair and various other flappy bits of your bodies.
You know, there's not many.
This is fine.
There's not many people around here. How am I ever going to make any sales?
I mean, we'll find people.
Well, I hope so. I have many fine goods I don't want to deprive people of.
I can't guarantee.
So was it you can't guarantee? That's all we got.
I can't guarantee.
Oh no, we're losing her again.
Hello.
Oh, she's falling apart. Hello, Georgia. Are you there?
Hello.
Hello.
Is this working or not? Let me start again.
Okay.
I can't guarantee the people we meet are going to want to actually pay for your goods, though.
Of course they would want to. You mean they'll steal from us? Well,
They might.
They better not. Because I am
I mean, they're orcs, so.
And you hear, when you say they better not, you hear the crossbows go, and you hear them go and load themselves.
Oh, orcs are actually my best customers.
And the bolts disappear.
Sell plenty of weapons to the orcs.
All right. Well, if you can get them to pay.
Yes.
Did I cut out again?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Anyone else chiming in with anything, or?
I'm just sort of sitting there contemplating my life choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not really. This is a very boring ride. Probably like tapping my head against the wall or something.
All right. So you travel for most of the day, and night comes. The night is quite cool in the back of the Beholder. You all manage to get what rest you can, pulling the Beholder over and continuing to head off into the direction. The next day, you continue on your journey until you come across the large, imposing sign of the smoke billowing from the Orc Village, and you manage to get quite close until... Where the hell is the Orc Village? I've lost it. So you all approach the Orc encampment and are intercepted by a group of orcs in a small red buggy. And they actually don't attack, interestingly enough. And they actually pull up alongside you, and they're actually driving alongside you, and the orc is going, "Oi, what you guys doing here?"
Well, I have come to sell you things.
What?
We're coming to visit Mick.
Oh! Yeah, that's, we thought so. Mick said if we see a floating skull, not to attack it right away, because it might be you guys. So follow us in.
Okay.
And you see 2 more buggies pull up behind you, and you're now flying 3-person formation with the buggy being escorted in. And
Well, that was more civilized than expected.
you eventually pull up at this massive orc fortress that has been carved out of the rock and made of all different kinds of scraps and other bits. There's fires being built. There's orcs and grots. The grots seem to have separated out into their own little areas. They seem to be keeping to themselves. Some of the grots that get close to the orcs tend to get kicked away, and then they'll say, just grumble away. And as you approach, a bunch of orcs, there seems to be a bit of a commotion, and emerging from the massive double doors is definitely an orc that you recognize, if I can find the damn miniature for it. Orcs, there we go.
Hard to get.
I know, there he is. And he comes out standing in front of standing on the edge of the hill, waiting for everyone to pull up. A bunch of orcs have fallen in behind him, forming some sort of honor guard as well. And the orc that greeted you on the buggy, he pulls up. So, "I'll go tell the boss you were here." And he heads on up the hill. What would you guys like to do?
I'll just
Sort of tie off the head, I guess, and assume treating it like it's a horse. It's not. Follow.
All right. So everyone piles out, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Nick and Knack,
Yeah, we'll
Yep.
just get out.
Brex.
Yeah. I probably just like keep an eye on the grots.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just sort of chill along because
All right. So as you go,
I know Mick.
yeah. So as you guys
We go way back.
Yeah. So as you guys are walking up, Rex, you do notice a bunch of grots actually start coming out of the woodworking. "Oh, it's the red gobbo! Oh, what? Where's the red gobbo? Yeah, the other. Oh!" And one grot falls down the hill.
Better not have died.
No, he's okay. He just
Kill him if he did.
he just fell down the hill in excitement. He's, "Yeah, that's the red gobbo. Yeah, he kills orcs. He was running the revolution. But then he came back. He went away and took a bunch of grot disciples with him. And he went, and as the orc goes up to Mick, and Mick says something to him, and then Mick kicks him down the hill and just laughs. And goes, and you see him charging down the hill towards you. Oh! So Mick comes charging at you.
I charge at Mick.
All right.
I also charge at Mick.
All right.
Because that's the appropriate orc greeting.
You all charge at Mick, and Mick gets you, and he puts his arms out, and he tackles you all to the ground. Goes, "How's it going, little bosses? Ha!"
It's going great. Can you get off, please?
Did he just kick me out of the way?
No, I'm assuming you didn't charge in.
What do I don't think I know.
No, you don't know Mick, so.
Well, I'm just gonna not hug him.
All right.
Keep touching the yucky orc.
So how you been?
Good, Mick, good. How are you?
You know, fighting, killing, crumping, being the best, building things. You know, we're building a really big monster thing out there. We heard there was this big other monster running around the wilderness, so we decided to build our own one to take it out if it ever shows up. Ha ha ha.
Oh, I think I'd like to see this monster thing you're building. That sounds awesome.
Oh, absolutely. But first, come on, tell me what you've been up to. Come on in. Ha ha ha.
And he gathers you all up and leads you all inside. Who's your two grot friends in the cloak?
It is not a grot. I am a human.
All right, who's your Umi friend in the cloak?
This is Knick Knack, and they are the fierce purveyor of wares.
Wares, you say? What kind of wares? You got lots of shiny gubbins?
We have gubbins.
Gubbins. Well, you can tell us all about your gubbins. Come on. Must be hungry after such a journey. So come on, what's been going on? And he gathers you all up and takes you inside. The inside of the fortress is much like the outside of the fortress. I'm just going to delete all these orcs because they're in the way. Oh, I deleted the fire. That's fine. Lots of rusted boxes, and there's big bonfires all over the place where they seem to be burning assorted meats and whatnot. The smell is kind of, I'd say offensive would be kind of the word, but yeah, it definitely smells like some form of meat is being cooked in here.
You mean it smells like home?
It smells like home, yes. You're very familiar with all of this, Rex. So he's going, go well, pull up a rock, and he just indicates that, and Mick jumps up on top of a very large crate. So tell me, what you been up to?
You remember that Darius bloke on that ship?
Oh yeah, the shiny mech boy. Yeah, I remember him.
Well, the person that he's working for is trying to kill us, and she stole my gold.
What? Well, that can't be good. You want us to go crumper?
I would like to. It was a lot of gold.
Oh, how much gold are we talking about here?
Like, I think there was 10 platinum, 150 gold, and I think about 400 silver.
Yeah, you call that a lot. That's barely any teeth. Come on.
Well, I mean, I've got the rest of my gold somewhere else, but I'm a bit ticked off that she's taken it.
Well, we can always get that back at some other time. Just make more gold. But you know,
this is the problem with the busies and other people, is that they leave stuff in places that they can't go back to.
And the grot starts showing up and giving you like they start coming out with plates of just basically blackened meat. Offering it you, and they come up to you, Rex, and when they see you, they're like, oh, it's him.
I'm like, yes, it's me, the Red Gobbo.
Oh, hello, Red Gobbo. Yeah, would you like some meat, sir?
I suppose just wide-eyed grin at them and take a handful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you take just a big handful. It's just a big pile of just burnt meat slop, basically. So,
just like Mum used to make.
Oh, we're so happy, Red Gobbo. If there's anything you need, just let us know. We'll be right back.
And they go around offering food to everyone else.
Shall accept and take a small portion.
Okay.
Nissa will watch Roosh do that and be like, fine.
Yes, we shall eat the meat. Another hand comes out of the cloak.
All right, so the two hands come out of the cloak. One, the grot looks at you and goes,
Oh, you...
And then you see, like, this sees the hand come out, and one of the grots actually comes up and just sticks his nose inside your cloak. So, what are you doing in there?
I bite his nose.
Ah!
That's not tasteless.
This cloak bites! And you see Mick going, ha 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 ha. So tell me, little boss, what have you been up to?
Is he talking to me?
Well,
Indicating to Roosh. Roosh is the little boss.
we have done quite a few things. We have. I give him. I'm not gonna like go through the whole summary because that would take us like 4 hours. But I will give him a very brief summary. Like some areas sort of dumbed down, some areas not so much. We do mention the big monster that we've walked through the interior of.
Whoa, that sounds fun. I'm sorry I missed that one.
We mention definitely like go into a little bit of detail about like the underwater goo lake thing. And anything else that I think would pique his interest.
Yeah, basically all the fights.
Nissa adds that she temporarily had followers.
Wow, you can't be losing your followers. You got to show them who's boss. Isn't that right, lads? And they hear, whoa!
Coming from the background. Ha ha!
I mean, they weren't very intelligent. They ran back through the door and never came back. I
Ah,
think they were all dead.
well, plenty more where they came from. You just got to make sure you keep a tracking eye on them. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you're not wrong. And Nissa just eyes all of the little goblins running around.
There you go. So what brings you back down to my area? You looking to join up, or you looking to just start another fight? What's going on?
I'm looking for a holiday.
A holiday, you say?
Yeah, she's running from someone.
Oh, going on the run. Is it kind of a race run, or?
Nah, she's hiding.
Oh, you're trying to be cunning and less brutal.
Yeah, I don't see this Selena person is really crafty, and I want to know more about what she's doing without being found, if that makes sense.
Right, yeah, I get that. So you're gonna go commando for a little bit then?
I guess.
No, well, yeah, it helps to be a sneaky git. You can't be cunning unless you know a little bit about what they're doing. That's what we orcs is always the cunning and the most brutal, because we never lose.
Well,
So you
at least we can be
understand
sneaky now when we're not being tracked.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah. Well, how do you know you're not being tracked?
I can sense danger.
You can.
Yes.
And he goes, oh really? And he just throws a rock at you.
I touch it.
and you hear
He kind of has a point, Roosh.
and as the rock comes flying towards Nick and Knack, the two little crossbows go. And you take-
Are we actually certain that we're not being tracked anymore?
Well, you see, this was part of my plan, because if we are being tracked, what's she going to do? She's going to send things to kill us, right? Or chase us down? And who better to help us have a big war than a bunch of war boys?
Oh, yeah? So you're bringing the fight to us then? Ha ha!
Two birds, one stone.
I like your thinking.
That entirely depends on what she sends after us, because I mean, that Tarask wasn't dead.
And now you understand why I'm super curious to see what they're building.
Yeah, Mick, what are you building?
Aha! Follow me.
And he takes you down into a. So what you've got is like these massive cargo pellets, and he actually jumps down off the one that he's standing on, and he opens up the side of it, and inside is like a massive stairwell, and he leads you down into a massive underground cavern where inside you see. Hang on, I gotta find this thing now. You see what looks like a massive skull head, like an orc skull head. And then as you get closer to it, there's a massive opening. You see essentially a huge metal construct. And Mick stands there looking proudly at it, goes, "Behold the big Mech Stomper." And you look down.
Oh.
This thing is at least the size of the Tarask in height, but it's like a massive bell-shaped barrel with a head on top, massive exhaust pipe sticking out the back, and a huge bladed weapon appeared to be attached to one arm, and then what looks like a whole array of different kind of guns on the other side.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Hey, Mick,
Yeah.
can I drive it?
Nope, that's my job.
Please?
No, look, if you kill me in a fight, then you become the boss, and you get to drive it, alright? That's how it works.
That seems like too much work.
Exactly. So, anyway, so this is the big Mech Stomper. We built that to crump all of the other boys out in the wilderness, as well as any big monsters that come towards us. Not quite finished yet. You know, it might take a while. Still got some bits and pieces to build, but otherwise it's pretty good to go. You know. Also, I have no idea how to get it out of the ground. I figure once we get ready, we'll just break open the roof.
I mean, that's pretty fair. That would be its first test, right?
Suppose so. Yeah, if it can beat up the roof, then it can beat up the monster. Yeah, you're right.
Maybe I could sell you a shovel.
A shovel. That's a good idea. Hey, Trevor. And you see this grot. These welders at the here. Yeah, boss. He goes, put a shovel on the end of one of the arms. You got it, boss. How about you heard him? Get the shovel. And you see him just welding a small shovel on the end of the giant sword.
Well, I'm sure that would definitely help.
Well, you know
I
it.
mean, it's the thought that counts, right?
I sense you're mocking me a little bit.
Oh, no, not you. Possibly the grot, but not you.
Very well. As long as you're not mocking me. Otherwise, we might have a problem there, Green Boss.
Trust me, Mick, we've got no problems.
I am pleased to hear that. Though a little sad. I was hoping for another bit of a crump up, you know.
Well, I mean, I don't think you want to mess with Wave. He can be a bit savage at times.
Oh, really? Who is this Wave? Where is he?
Just pulls out Wave. I mean, he did kind of kill the Tarask in one blow, so.
Oh, yes, that is true. Greetings, Mick. I be Wave. Your weapon's talking.
It does that. Or rather, he does that.
Right. I think I met him, actually. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, and Rish's hammer talks, and Rex's black razor talks too.
Right, yeah. That's right. I do remember. Yeah, hello, stabby boys. Yeah, all in unison. He's like, hello. It's like, oh, hello. Yeah, oh, hello. So,
I don't think Whelm would be politely saying hello to an orc. Just saying.
yeah, no, just you can just go. Yeah, it's like, hello. Yeah, he's not really happy about it, but just say hello.
So,
Yeah, Mick, probably don't pick a fight with Well.
Well, agree to disagree, but regardless. So you're looking to stay here for a while, or you welcome to join the
Yeah.
war?
Stay here for a little while and sort of figure out what we're going to do next.
Can we stay a while and listen to a story or something?
You don't like stories, Rex?
Well, I'm bored.
Well, go upstairs. There's plenty of your kind up there. Go and have a fight with them.
And then I run off.
All right. Then you just start hearing, oh, ah! ah! Just ting, 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 ting. And you hear Black Razor going, ha ha, yeah, this is great.
Mick,
Yeah.
be prepared to have less war.
Don't worry. Orcs always win.
I'm not so sure about that this time.
Well, look, if we dead, we's dead. We ain't beat. If we run away, we can come back and fight again and win. So, and if we win, we win. So orcs never lose.
Yeah, but Rex's sword eats souls, so they kind of don't get a chance to win. They just get sucked up and eaten.
Yeah, so as they dead. They didn't lose. They just died.
Yes, anyway, grots don't have souls.
What?
Grots don't have souls.
Yeah. You see,
And why is Black Razor laughing?
I don't know. It's a crazy talking sword.
That's only happy when it eats souls.
Well, I don't know.
No, it is a sadistic weapon. It does like just chopping things up too.
Okay. I'm staying away from Rex for a bit, though, just saying.
This is fair.
Well,
So how long until this big stomper thing's ready?
I don't know. Just until it's ready, I guess.
well,
Yeah.
if you need anything, Nick and Nack's Adventure Shop is setting up shop.
You want to set up shop here?
Why not? It looks like you could need my services.
Sounds good. Maybe if you could provide anything and make sure that your Humi wares are up to orc standards. That sounds fair enough if you wish.
You'll find that my Humiwares is excels.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yes. I believe
Just don't try and negotiate price.
We
I am up
orcs.
for negotiation.
Yeah, we orcs, we always haggle.
That's what I like about the orcs.
Okay, well, you have fun with that.
Mick, have you sent any boys back to the big mountain where we found you?
Nah, I've been dealing with the other tribes around this area, so haven't been back there since. I mean, no need, really, is there? All the orcs came here.
Yeah, which means that that big place is empty, right?
Well, I suppose so, yeah.
I'm thinking about setting up there.
You are? Want us to send some
Yeah.
boys with you?
I mean, that would be good security, right?
Well, of course. How many boys you need?
I don't know. I'll think about it and I'll let you know.
All
Think
right.
about, like, getting the forge going again
Ah.
and, getting some people from the city that we come from up and using it as well. So that'll be an interesting mix.
So you're gonna set your own rival mech shop.
More like,
He's own. Oh wait, no, not there. Sorry, I had a one-liner for it.
You can stick.
more like,
You can stick your head down from the roof. What do you want to say?
You mean he's own? Your own rival? Sorry, your own rival mech shop.
Mick just looks up and fires his slugger at you. Get out of here with your crappy one-liners.
I wasn't thinking about, like, rivalness as more like, experimental.
Oh, okay then. But you know, competition is another version of a war. You know, we orcs, we love to fight. We'll fight in commerce as well with our fists.
True. I'm quite happy to do that if that is, acceptable.
Done! Haha!
If we're gonna possibly set up in the mountain, Mick, can we have some meat?
Oh, you don't.
There's some possible friends that we might be able to sway to help.
What friends are you referring to?
I mean, well, they're red and they like to eat meat.
Oh, those friends. Your weird
Yeah.
seafood friends, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's plenty of meat out there. Well, you could just feed one of the boys, really, if they mess up get out alive.
You don't have to worry about meat. I can make knickknacks and supply meat.
I mean, I feel like they'd be happy to get out of that hole after so long.
Sure. So you all going with Roosh then? Or I thought you were staying here setting up shop.
I mean,
We'll stay here for a little while until we work out exactly what we're going to do and how we're going to do it, and then we'll do it.
also, Rouge can kind of take quite a bit more damage than I can, and I'd prefer to stay with the person that can help rather than be off on my own.
Oh, rest sure when you're with Mick, you ain't ever gonna be alone.
Well, yeah, but I also kind of once made a vow to protect her, so, you know,
Oh,
kind of still in effect.
I see. Oh, I get that.
Oh, that's right. You did. That was a really long time ago.
Yeah. But still, I kind of never actually revoked that, so I kind of have to keep my word. Not that that's not an issue. Not that that's an issue, I mean.
No, well, see, I don't want you to feel beholden to me when really we're just friends. So, like,
Well, I
I
mean,
know
doesn't
that
that
you'll
make it
always
more
look
likely to
out
want to
for
protect
me.
people? Either way, we kind of started this, so I feel like we should help finish it together.
What do you mean?
I mean, we were the part of the original party. All our other friends either left or apparently didn't die.
Yeah. No, it's a strange thing because I don't really want to like charge down this path anymore without really knowing what I'm getting into.
Yeah, see, that's why I prefer to follow you and not stay here with a bunch of orcs that will likely end up convincing me to fight something that I shouldn't.
Well, I'm happy to stay. War is good for business.
That is, little human. You're very green for a Umi, you know.
Well, humans can be green because I am green and I am human.
I mean, are you sure? I mean, you look really green.
I am sure.
And
of what
yellow eyes and a very, very long nose, just like a goblin's.
Hey, are you saying that you can't be human based on appearance? Because I find that very shallow.
I mean, some of the humans around the Tarrasque look quite green as well, so...
They'd been dead for a while.
Well, it doesn't mean they're not human.
Yes. I know I am human inside.
We should really find you like an illusion spell knickknack that can really sell this thing that you're trying to go for.
Everyone knows that I'm human. No one. This is the first time anyone has accused me of not being human.
Hey, if Knickknack says they're human, then they're human.
Yeah, Nick's just
I
sort
just smile and shake my head.
Yeah, and Nick's just sort of looks at you and raises the eyebrow and just goes, "Fine, if that's what you think." And he just looks at you, Rouge. He goes, "Your grots are kind of crazy, I think."
I only collect the crazy ones, Mick.
I've noticed that.
Oi!
It's all the problem about being a boss.
The most effective ones are crazy.
Too true.
Hmm.
I'll poke my tongue out at Nissa.
Nissa sticks a finger up and walks off.
All right.
I feel like like this is a good time for a job skip time.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna fade. We'll fade to black at this point, with Rex beating the crap out of all of the grots and establishing his dominance as the Red Gobbo once again. Nick and Knack setting up their shop inside the Orc fortress. Nissa keeping a weather eye out at the distance, trying to decide what will be coming their way and deciding what to do next. And Roosh and Mick beginning to get to work on the Stomper and deciding their future plans. And that is where we are going to leave it. And the next session will be a time jump to some point into the future, where maybe some people will have left, some people will have returned. Certain things may have changed, we do not know. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble DM, Tim. And from all of my players, James.
I'm the Red Gobbo!
Georgia. Georgia! Fine, she's dead.
Goodbye. This button is really hard to use on my phone. I don't know why.
Okay, Leash.
Muradin, preserve me. I'm going insane.
And Indy.
Thank you. Come do business with us. Our
And-
future shop.
And be sure to come back for the next session where we kick off the next major chapter of this storyline. But until then, remember everyone to keep on blending. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.